Hi, it's Sarit again. Are you ready to paint with me? Let's do it!
Welcome back to my art shack. Today we're gonna be painting this beautiful view with majestic mountain and a person standing on the top of the mountain. It's very symbolic and also gorgeous colors. I'm gonna show you how to achieve the effects of the Milky Way and glowing sunset or sunrise right there, if you can see. This is in the iPad, so it's a little bit of reflection, but I'm gonna show you step by step what we're gonna do to achieve those effects. So now let's start with our supply, which is gonna be similar like last time. So the acrylic paints, we're gonna be using three primary colors, which is blue, red and yellow. I'm using the Master Touch acrylic paints. Those are like a liquid acrylics, which are pretty good quality, and it's gonna be perfect to achieve the effects we want. So like I said, three primary colors, yellow, blue and red. As well, we're gonna use white, a little bit of black, and maybe some extra colors later on, but for now we're just starting with our base, our primary colors. Okay, we will need also a palette knife this time, or like this flat, or maybe this one if you have this shape, or something like that. The brushes as usually I like to use the angle brush with like angle bristles, flat, and like a mop brush, which is a fuzzy one. It's like a goat hair. As well, we might use something small for details, probably to paint the figure right here on top of the mountain, and a filbert brush for the rest of the painting, for the big areas. We need water as well, palette. This time I made a wet palette, which basically it's some kind of container, flat container, where you can put chamois or wet paper towel and cover it with parchment paper, which was the purpose of the paper towel here, or chamois. It's gonna keep the palette wet, so we're wetting it very good with water spray. Okay, and then we putting the paper on top of it. So as you can see it's almost wet on the bottom. Okay, now when we putting the colors on it, the paints, we're gonna keep the moisture on the bottom, and it's not gonna be drying out so quickly like the other palette I was showing you last time. All right, so we're gonna start by putting all the colors out. We will start with the background, but we will need to mix all the colors to achieve the effects. I'm gonna use yellow medium. This one is phthalo blue. And permanent red. We have three colors in. Now we can make secondary colors. Secondary colors are gonna be green, which I'm making, it's not gonna be green, it's gonna be like a teal color, which I want to use in the front here. Another one, we're gonna have a lot of purples here. So we're gonna use phthalo blue. And red. And give us very dark, beautiful purple color. So with this color, I'm just gonna play with the phthalo blue to achieve different shades. And we can start painting our sky from the top. Don't forget about the edges right away. I'm gonna attach to your class PDF file with the sketch of it. I'm not gonna use sketch today. I'm just gonna paint a lacrima like this. But you can transfer the sketch to your canvas. I'm gonna attach the PDF file here under. You can download it for free. Okay. So as you see, right now I'm just blocking the colors. I'm starting from the darkest colors. I see to the lightest. The lightest we're gonna apply when the dark background is already dry. I hope you can hear me well. I'm gonna try to speak loud. Because sometimes I mumble. Okay. Don't forget to use water when you see, like you can see the texture of the canvas when you're painting. That means or you have not enough paint or not enough water on your brush. So always be mindful. Don't leave any white spots on the backgrounds when you're painting. It doesn't look nice unless it's purpose you have in your mind to just paint that all over. But usually try to be mindful of that. So now I'm gonna create orange. You see this part is like a very beautiful pale peachy orange, well, peachy pink, orangey, yeah, color, and it's very pastel, which we're gonna use white. Change the value of the color. As you see, I create some kind of orange colors, and now I'm gonna be playing with white. My brush is a little bit long. Don't forget to wash your brush and wipe it. So I want to create all different shades of colors I see here, which is bright yellow, or very bright, like almost white. And let's say we're gonna start with the, you see here you see outlines. It's gonna help us with the composition. I'm gonna just start lightly let's say here's gonna be our top of the mountain, which we're gonna put in a second. But right now, I'm just gonna do the background here with the pink. Creating pink out of red and white. I'm gonna apply this way, and later on we're gonna blend it. Right now we just create colors, base colors, with blocking and gently up and down. Here's the brightest. Here's the most contrasty part in the painting, where the brightest sun is meeting the dark mountain. Okay, now I'm trying to create a purple for the background. See, background mountains. Just try to create a shape with the side of the brush. Doesn't have to be exactly like it is on the painting. You're gonna have a sketch, so it's gonna be easier for you. Just creating the background. Pointy mountains back there. You can barely see the back. Something like that. There about the edges. And here we have the lighter part, which looks like clouds. So we're mixing the purple and pink with white. Don't worry about details right now. We're gonna add details a little bit later. Okay. Now I'm gonna create the mountain, which will be blue, red, and a little bit black. So now we're gonna paint the mountain. We're gonna try to mimic the shape of the mountain. You can see some definition here. There is more shadow on this side. And then the rest is more gray. When you're using palette knife, try to explore all the possibility of the knife. So try to touch it gently or smudge it, or try to achieve different effects. Just imagine that you're touching the stones on the mountain, the hard stones, the sharp edges. My paint. Here we see how the mountain is covered with the clouds. So we're just gonna mark the sharp edges we see. And the rest we're gonna blend it later. try to mimic the lines you see on the picture. What direction they go, how light they are, how dark they are. Dark here. You can go for it and just be very expressive with the brush strokes to bring some interest. You can use impasto, which is thick layer of paint to create texture. Now we can go to paint this kind of mountain here. So we see just the top of it somewhere here. Still see? Okay. Look for the shapes. Look for the shapes, for the colors, where the color transitions to different color. Cover the edges. Okay. Alright. I think the darkest parts of the painting we have set. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use our magic brush, which is round mop brush, and we're gonna try to create effects of the clouds covering the mountain and the sky. So I'm gonna start with the sky, since I mixed already some orange colors. Gently touching it, barely, almost with a dry brush. To imitate the sky lines in the sky, like lines of light. white, yellow, and red. More white, definitely more white. See, I'm touching gently. Some places I'm pushing harder, but when I want it to disappear, to be very light, I'm just touching very gently, barely touching the canvas. The impression that those are very soft clouds, like a fog. This brush we need to wipe very well, since it's collecting a lot of water when washing it. It's very fat belly, and the bristles are collecting a lot of water. And create some kind of light blue-gray color to make this part of clouds or fog over the mountain. You see it's like going over, creating some interesting shapes here. Since this is still wet because it's very thick, I can blend some colors from the mountain into it. More light. Make it softer edges. Okay. We have a little bit of white here as well. But since everything is wet here, I'm just gonna avoid it for now and wait till it dries up. And then I can add dry brush on top of it. Okay. I'm gonna choose smaller brush, which is round one. And gonna try to define this part of the mountain and cover a little bit the mountain edges, what I painted before, because I don't like it. I'm gonna make it more flat. So as you see, every mistake you make, you can fix it. If you don't like something, you can change it. You have the power here, your freedom. To decide what you like, what you don't like, to take something out or to add something in. And that's what's magical about art, creating. Okay, I see also more contrast here on the side. Just like that. You can use a small map brush, just blend it. Maybe that water and very gently soften all the sharp edges. Now, let's see. We'll see that the sky here is much heavier and darker on the bottom, which we can play with right now. I'm taking my filbert brush. And I'm gonna create this purple smudge. This here, red, phthalo blue. Let's see when it's starting. Here's the person, and then dark. Purple one, more purple. Hope I see well what I'm doing. doesn't have to be exactly the same. If you like more light sky, you can just make it lighter or leave it lighter. Whatever you feel. It's your painting. Enjoy it. Trying to blend more purple in it. As well as here. When you're observing the color, look where the color is more reddish or more bluish. Try to define it before you mix it. It's gonna be easier for you to blend the right colors, mix the right colors. Definitely just gonna be my impression of that view. It's not identical. But that's what I want. Fresh still. Trying to finish it in 1 hour. Not make the video too long. Blue, light blue, gray, definition here in the mountains. Very gently, almost like to make circles. Try to soften, wipe the excess of paint in your towel and just to soften the edges. very gently. Just imagine it's a smoke. Be patient. Just filling up all the spaces. Those are white spots. We don't need them. Okay. A little bit more definition here. Here is the way. Can show some lights on the stone, the mountain, some definition, some interest to not be so flat. Don't forget to get up sometimes and just look at your work from far to see what you're doing. Light. Probably the person is looking at the sunrise. From the top of the mountain. You see the light coming from the bottom to the top. So with the details, you can always add more and more details. As much as you want, as much as you are patient with. We have a good base already. Now, the interesting part's gonna be to create this smudge with like a Milky Way coming. So what I figured out, just gonna use tape. We will use masking tape, which I should tell you on the beginning that we need. And we're just gonna twist it to make irregular shape. Okay, something like that. And try to stick it to the canvas. If you want, you can make it thicker with one more piece to create some kind of shape. Like that. Now what we want to do, we're gonna use some kind of cardboard, okay, to cover the areas we don't want to affect, because now it's the fun part where we're gonna be spraying the paint from the brush to the can. So we will need white paint, a little bit more water to make it easily a little bit running. You can put it down flat on the table and do it this way, and just start from the top and gently spray in the direction here. Kids love to do this, and I think for adults also is fun. Try not to get the paint all over, mostly on the blue part, like it's here, right? The most condensed white, it's right around this shape, so that's what we're gonna try to do, just to focus around that shape. It doesn't have to be exactly next to the tape, just leave it a little bit of space around, so it's gonna be nice gradient when you take it off. Now, let's see the big reveal. think we have a nice shape. I'm gonna draw the shape for you, so you're gonna follow that shape what I draw for you. So as you see, inside of it you still have a little bit of stars visible. Just gonna try to break that. You can use white or light blue. Okay. Now let's take a small brush and do our final touch, which is gonna be a figure looking down. Maybe it's you. How are we gonna draw the figure? So first of all, we're gonna make a mark, tiny mark for the head. And then we're gonna create the body very gently. Don't make any outlines. You see the person from the far, so just general shape. With a small brush, there is some arm, head, and the legs. More water, it doesn't work. I'm using mixture of blue, red, dark purple. We have our human here. Standing and in awe. If the shape you made it's not exactly you want, wash your brush very well, dry it, mix the color you have around it, which is gonna be, in my case, yellow. Very bright yellow with white. Okay, try to match the color. You can try here. Okay, it's matching. And if you want to define the person, you can outline it a bit. My person has too long a hand. fine. We have a little person standing there. I think we're done for today. You are more than welcome to create more details and play with the painting more. But for now, for me, 1 hour is over, and please tell me how are your results. You can post comment under the video, or you can email me. I'm gonna post my email and also PDF file under the video, so you can download it. You can copy all the composition, all the lines of the drawing to your canvas, so it's gonna be much easier for you. All the shapes and all the angles, all the lines I'm gonna draw on a grid, and grid you can use to transfer it to your canvas. It was a pleasure to see you again, and I hope you're gonna follow me for more classes, and next one's gonna be next month. Thank you so much, and see you then.
Don't forget to download your PDF file, and don't forget to subscribe.